going on, guys? This is your boy LQ, Real Deal Fantasy HQ, bring you the heat for the NFT drafters. This is a card game that you need to be doing right now. This is changing the entire look of fantasy football and daily fantasy as well. It's in the daily fantasy format. You get a pack, open the pack, bring home the gold. That's what we are doing here. So today I got some value plays this week with your cards. When you open up and you get an epic pack and you get the common pack, I'm really going to be hitting on the common point system here. So I got value plays this week for week 1. Now I got Falcons running back number 1, Mike Davis versus the Eagles this week. This is a smash play here for a value pick here that is only worth 14 points. Now he's facing an Eagles defense that gave up 125 yards last season, which is something that could be doable with Mike Davis acting as the number 1 with his usage. And a lot of times when you get in that red zone, he's able to put up big points. So I definitely think if they use Mike Davis how they used Todd Gurley last year, where 9 of his touchdowns came in the red zone, Mike Davis could hit for a big week this week, and he's a value play, only 14 points. Why not play him this week? This is definitely a card that I have in my back pocket ready to full send. Next up, I got another value play, Jaguars number 1 quarterback. This week, Trevor Lawrence has the Texans, and the Texans are so broken. Tons of drama going over there. Their defense is still lacking talent. So therefore, Trevor Lawrence has probably the best matchup this week, and he's at a value of 16 points. This is a card, again, that I have in my back pocket ready to full send. Trevor Lawrence can have a huge week to set the tone, to give that quarterback confidence going into that next week. He can end up with 340 yards, 3 touchdowns, etc., etc. Having his 3 wide receivers back healthy right now, Chark, Marvin Jones, and of course, Latavius Shenault, he's definitely going to be able to put up big points. Trevor Lawrence is definitely a value play here. You need to be putting this card out right now. Next up, I got wide receiver 1 for the New England Patriots, Jacoby Myers, valued at 13 points right now. Reason why he's a value, nobody is really talking about Jacoby Myers. Nobody is understanding that he can easily be the number 1 wide receiver there. Pass catcher to be able to lead in targets as well. Touchdowns are there with Mac Jones now as a starter. Last season, Cam Newton was there at the starter. Last year, 7 out of 11 games, Jacoby Myers had double-digit points with 0 touchdowns. But still, double-digit points, 7 out of 11 those games as a starter, that's a full send. This guy's going to have a big week against Miami. It's definitely a divisional game, so there's going to be a lot of tension, a lot of people hyped for week 1. Jacoby Myers is coming out to make big plays. And with Mac Jones able to spread the ball around, Jacoby Myers could find the end zone once or twice. So therefore, him valued at 13 points, clear plug and play this week. Next up for my last guy, Devonta Williams, the Denver Broncos running back 1. Now, he's valued at 8 points this week. He has the Giants. The Giants defense is lacking, very lacking with that talent in the linebacker room where they're able to stop the run. So Devonta Williams can have himself a big week, only valued at 8 points, people. This is value. You need to be plugging and playing this week of Devonta Williams against a very bad Giants defense. Now, it's easily to say that he's the leading back, being with the camp reports, Teddy Bridgewater, hyping him up, comparing him to Alvin Kamara in talent, etc., etc. This is just getting me excited that he's valued at 8 points this week, that you need to be playing him. He needs to be a card that is a plug and play to full send it this week. A value pick that will get you a great return. Low risk, high reward is where I'm at with it. So Devonta Williams is a great pick this week. So this wraps up another great episode of Real Deal Fantasy HQ, providing the heat for NFT drafters. Make sure you guys hit that link in the bio. Go to the website, check it out. Get the knowledge and be ready to play some fun-filled DFS formatted fantasy football card game. This is changing the way we do things for the future for fantasy football. Hit the link in the bio right now. And I'll see you guys next week for another great episode of Real Deal Fantasy HQ, bringing the heat for NFT drafters.com. Peace.